This year begins with Saturn in the sign of Capricorn for the next 2.5 years. Saturn in Capricorn is a time to really get busy and down to work, and it's also a time where you're going to be able to ground yourself in your business or relationships if they are in integrity. For those, again, who have not done the work since Pluto has been in Capricorn, this is a time when you might feel like you're walking with cement blocks. So again, part of the issue here with Saturn is always about the internal father, which is also represented by patriarchy, boss, relationships, etc. So if you haven't learned to become your own father, you're going to still have this energy coming at you from outside. Capricorn, which is the establishment, is also showing you the dark side of the establishment, how the emperor has no clothes, how father does not know best. So if you have figured that out, you're ready to kind of move into your own space as an adult. And so depending on your sign, this is where Saturn is going to ask you to grow up. So in Aries, it demands greater responsibility with your work. A lot of you are beginning new careers. Conversely, if you've been in a field for a long time and have felt it's no longer viable for you, it's time to end that association. See, with Saturn, it's either continuing with the commitment or ending the association. So again, we can have both quote-unquote positive or negative manifestations of this, but as I feel, whatever manifestation is part of your growth. So positive or negative is all good. Taurus, again, a lot about your spiritual beliefs. If you've kind of been old guard and listened to your family or your cultural tribe, you're going to find that some of those restrictions are too small for you. So again, you're going to be hounded by somebody else's inner voice instead of your own. Gemini, with the right partner, this is really great for financial business dealings. With the wrong person, again, it might not be the best option. It also, oftentimes with Gemini, you're looking at your significant other having some financial problems. Cancer, it's time to have an adult relationship. So again, does that mean if you're the father, we don't want you to have a child, but we want you to find a place where you're both mature adults. Leo, very much about your work, getting serious with your career. You have the business, you are the business, as opposed to necessarily being subservient to anyone else. Virgo, very much about your opus, whatever your creative project is. This is the time to get it down on paper or, you know, in whatever medium you use. Libra, establishing your roots. This is oftentimes a transit where you may be separating from your family of origin, particularly your mother. It's a lifetime, and also very anecdotally, it's a time to move. So find the place that you belong. Scorpio, if you've gotten serious with your word and communication style, this is great. Again, put those words down on paper. You may also find, conversely, that you're getting pushback from people around you. They don't really quite understand what you're saying, or that you're too square. Because again, when we look at Saturn, a lot of times Saturn is, again, someone being very square. So if that's not really who you are, you're going to find that this doesn't work anymore for you. Sagittarius, a lot about your finances, similar to Pluto and Capricorn. It suggests, if you're not doing the right work, to focus more succinctly in one area of life. It does say to get rid of the extraneous things. It also might say, I'm establishing myself in this area. If I am the teacher, if I am the leader, this is the time to set those roots down, get that business going. Capricorn, again, you are the leader. You have to be the father. So father or mother, I use father, but Saturn is identified with a masculine archetype, but we're still talking about just the inner authority figure. Aquarius, very much, again, we talked about Aquarius as before, that they tend to think they're very open-minded, but there's a behind the scenes very sort of closeted straight person in there. So this is where you want to see, are those prejudices my own, or am I even looking at past lives where I was a little too conservative, and this is why now I have to sort of break out of my shell and be the Aquarius. Pisces is to become the elder in your community, and particularly in online communities, television, any other kind of media. So if you fail to address the integrity issues or failed to grow up, this transit will be difficult for you. But again, it's an opportunity. It's only 2.5 years to get that right. If you have done the work and Pluto's kind of giving you a lot of forethought, you're going to be in a place where this is all going to work out great and you can stand in your power and be your own parent. I'm Patrice Kamens. Thanks for watching.